Hello. We. Wait. I don't know how we sound. God damn it. Okay. Oh, I had to plug it. I had to plug in a different headset earlier for various reasons. And hold on 1 second. I just check my default sound devices are all set right. No, that's not set right. That's probably why stuff's going weird. 1 sec. Yes, you want it to be default. Okay, I think, hopefully now. Hey, and check out, Popeye? The old Nintendo game Popeye, the one Donkey Kong is... I know of it, I have never seen it. Hi, Sass, hi Zerg. Oh god. Oh wait, is this coming to the fucking... What? What? The I assume, sorry, I assume this is going to be like an online, like Twitch online thing. This. Okay, alright, whatever. Hello, again, apologies if my audio is all weird. I had a thing earlier. I needed to plug in a different headset to the one I normally use. It changed all my default devices, of course, and it probably broke everything, and I only realized it when I flicked this thing to go live. So sound alerts might not work, other stuff might not work. Hold on, let me see. Sound alerts, no, you should be showing up. I didn't spot a notification for it, so I'm assuming they didn't pop up. Yeah, alright, look. Whatever. We're doing... No, hold on. You don't auto capture, do you? Specific window. Yeah, come on. There we are. Hey, here we go. Yes, so I also need to... Sorry. Hopefully that music isn't too loud for you. Hopefully it's alright. Sorry, I'm also watching my mic now as well, which looks to be... So, voice meter thinks it's peeking into the red, so I'm going to drop it a little bit. I'm going to drop the game audio on my end a little bit. Hopefully that balance is kind of okay. I'm going to have to go and do a big fix it this way then. Fucking hell. Every time I plug some new USB audio thing in, everything fucking breaks because of Windows. Anyway. Hello everyone. As I was saying, as I said on Twitter, this might be the last of these streams for Harmony of Dissonance. Looking at kind of like how long to beat and where I am, I think I might be actually kind of on a good streak here now. We'll see where we get to. I'll play this in a few days. There's a boss here. Wait, did I beat this boss? Didn't I? Yeah, so why is this? Why did I not clear this area then? Steel tip. That's probably a... thing for this steel tip. Adds a steel ball to the tip of the whip. Alright. I can't believe how bad it looks. Like it would be like remaking Nintendo Donkey Kong and Jazz. Yeah, it looks that like trying to do anything like that in Shadow 3D is always going to be like, that's a awkward proposition in the first place. Like even at the best of times, it's something which is like, look, whoever's developing that game, I wish them well, but they are almost certainly not getting the whatever financial support and everything that they will actually probably need to make that game good, if that was even something that's possible to do, which maybe it would be. But, you know. Here we are. So the devs also do the slot machines. Oh well, in that case, fuck them. Oh, the crash and burn. Alright, so, other reason I'm doing this today is because I don't know what my streaming schedule is going to be like for the next little while. I mentioned it before on one Discord. I can't remember which one it was now. Too many Discords in my life. I have a new job. I'm starting it next week. Tomorrow's my last day at my current job. Might want to turn you up with the game done. Okay. I knew something was going to go a bit weird there. One sec. Boost me up there. Yeah. Okay, that should be better. Yes, no, I actually got, I think I mentioned on the Discord at the time, that was the job I got. I think I talked about this on a stream with Zoe as well. There is a concept here in especially public sector jobs of paneling. This is usually where you have, say, like a position or a number of positions which you know are going to open in a calendar year, like because you're going to have people going on parental leave, you're going to have people retiring, blah 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 blah, and rather than like do a whole new round of interviews and stuff every time one of those positions opens, you instead interview like, you know, however many people you think you're going to need in the next 12 months plus however more. No, I guess that's not opening that. I can't remember what other item I had. So that job I interviewed for at the start of October. I can't remember when it was now. That was like what I like. So that was for one of these panel jobs, basically, of like, hey, you're going to be on. I'm going to need to just say, look, I'm going to end up refunding all points on sound alerts because I don't think they're working right now. Sorry, Sass. But thank you for the joyous farting. Again, like I knew they said, look, there is a position open at the moment, but we're primarily using this to fill roles coming in the next 12 months. So that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm happy with the job I have at the moment. I'm not like looking to like I'm not dipping out of there because I don't like it. It's more I just need to find like it's been part-time since the pandemic came in, and that's not going to change anytime soon, unfortunately. So I just needed something a bit more long-term and with a bit more prospect to it. So that great, okay, that right, one position open, probably not going to get that, didn't get it. But I'm on the panel now, so I know that as if over the next 12 months they might call me back and offer me a job to start like relatively short notice. These things typically tend to be like usually a few weeks. It was 10 days after my interview and I said, oh yeah, we've got a position, come work for us. Yeah, I've spent the last 3-ish weeks. I basically gave my current employer 3 weeks notice because I kind of wanted to give them a bit of extra time, because I knew this was also at a point where we thought we might be reopening the office, at least on a partial basis. That's not happening now, so they're not as, they won't be like stuck for one extra person, or they won't be stuck in the way I thought they might be, so that's not too bad. But again, it was nice to get that sorted. Anyway, there's a long way of saying, yes, I'm starting a new job on Monday. That's fine. As I said, this is a panel job. The day I got offered that job, that morning I also got offered an interview for another body, let's say, and I had that interview today, which is why my audio was all fucked up, because I had to go plug in my, because it was remote, so I had to do my, you know, I was doing my interview online, so I was going to use my work headset as opposed to like my regular old headset, which glows blue and looks really off on camera. So I said, well, I'll plug this in, and that's why everything's bad. So the reason I bring that up is because that is also a job where they have a position open, but the rest is for paneling. So it's like, oh, this current job which I have, which I am starting on Monday, it is, to begin with, it is at least a temporary contract of 6 months. Usually they get extended, blah, blah, blah. Well, good. But if not, apparently now I also have this backup sitting here of, hey, this might also be, here you go in 6 months. So it's possible that that in a week I'll hear, yeah, you're on the panel for the next 12 months. We'll give you a call if something turns up. So yeah, so I might all be set. Anyway, there's also a way of saying I don't know what my schedule is going to be like for the next while, because like I said, that was the current work I was doing was part-time. I wasn't working Thursday, I wasn't working Thursdays, but more importantly, I wasn't working Fridays, which meant that I could do the streams on a Thursday evening with Zoe. That might have to pause for a little bit while I get my current position all sorted. I'm going to be in office for 2 weeks. This is not a front-facing, like, public-facing job, so I don't mind it being in office for the first 2 weeks until they get me set up, but it is otherwise work from home. So probably once I get to work from home and my hours can be a bit flexible again, I might do a bit more streaming kind of midweek, but at least probably for the moment I'll probably be just doing streams like on weekends and the odd Friday or Thursday maybe, but we'll see. Wait, hold on. Is that Jay or Bree is on the Vice City account at the moment and is looking for a background check because, I mean, good luck either way. I don't know which. It is Bree. Okay, I was going to say that's good because otherwise, if they start finding all those things Jay was saying on those Vice City videos, that could go really, really weird. Remember what she said about law enforcement? God, terrible. But good luck. Yeah, no, I had to do a background check for the current job I'm in. Is not in education, but it is tangentially related. So I needed to do a background check as part of that. So I know what that is like and how slow that can sometimes be. No matter how hard you try to get things all sorted in the first place. I also had to go to a solicitor, get stuff signed, like for that. That was a whole thing. But yes, Sass, good luck with the interview. I hope it actually happens. Oh, you're just using like base OBS to do all your Grinch stuff, right? Very good. I probably won't be there to see it. I actually do have to pop into the office tomorrow. Wednesday's my last day, but I have a few bits and pieces I need to actually do in person tomorrow and Wednesday before I start into the new job. So I'll probably be going to bed kind of early-ish, just so I'm not wrecked in the morning. Yeah. Oh well, actually, I would tell you. So. In Ireland, there is a process known as Garda vetting. It is for basically anyone working with like vulnerable populations. That includes, the elderly, young, very young people, people in probation services or people in homeless services, all that sort of stuff. My most recent job basically included everyone in those categories, so I had to go through that. That was a job I remember I interviewed for. I believe it was the start of May. No, it wasn't. No, sorry, it was not the start of May. It was like the start of July. I remember I applied in May. I got the interview in July. I effectively had the interview and got offered the job in the same day. And the first thing I had to do was go off and do the guide vetting. So the initial week delay is, people get forms out to me and all that sort of stuff. And then it took about 5 weeks to actually get the vetting done. And so like I said, I interviewed, I'm sure it was sometime like either late June or early July. I actually started the job on the 30th of September that year. Like, that's how long everything fucking took to get done. The current job I'm starting, luckily, on the other hand, I like, and it just fucking varies sometimes. I put it on my application stuff last week, no, week before last. Tuesday before last, I actually just got an email today going, oh yeah, you're all good to go. Luckily, I didn't actually need to wait for that to clear before I started to work, because again, I'm technically not public facing, it's just kind of to cover their asses. But yeah, that was a whole thing. Take care, Sass. But yeah, hopefully now that gets resolved soon. Fucking slow ass cops. Fucking sitting on asses and doing, not filling out the fucking forms they're meant to be filling out. Hey, you stop blocking. This is not fair. Oh, fuck up. No, that's annoying. Well, I wasn't expecting that to be the thing that fucking killed me. There was a save back here, wasn't there? Oh, that's a good bit away. Oh. The problem is those like skeletons there, which, or that skeleton thing which came with the other version of them, like the Palace Swap version of them, are really easy to deal with, so I wasn't expecting him to be the problem there, so I underestimated it. Yeah, so that's what I was saying, like, I don't know what my job schedule is going to be like just yet. Like, well, I know what my work schedule is going to be like. I don't know what my, let's say, work-life balance is going to look like just as I start off. So I'm going to assume that I'm probably not going to have much time to stream for the next while. Tuesday and Wednesdays as well, I'm doing like night classes at the moment, so I can't really stream those days. So, well, I mean, I could. It's just not. It would be kind of late. Yeah, I probably wouldn't, but yeah, I'm gonna anyway, I'm gonna see what things are like. Mostly that's going to disrupt, I imagine that's going to mostly disrupt boat games with Zoe, just because I know she tends to be busy, or can be busy at the weekends, and like Fridays don't always work for her, so if we're going to do a Saturday, it's probably not going to happen that particular week. I assume, I haven't checked, I assume she's going to be fucking wrecked this week and not going to be interested in doing Bioshock. Maybe she will, I'll ask her later. But I was going to leave her kind of, take a week considering the 24-hour stream on Saturday. So yeah, Bioshock is the next game for that whenever we get around to it. That'll probably take about 2 streams to clear, assuming that we kind of run for the usual sort of time. Other than that, I think when I finish this one, I'm gonna do Aria of Sorrow. I'm gonna keep going with the collection, considering I bought it. That's what played through the whole damn thing. Then, as I was kind of saying on the last stream yesterday, I'm somewhat interested in maybe looking at Mega Man games, but I'm not sure what order I will say approach them in. I have one of the Mega Man collections on Steam, but that's for like the, OG NES Mega Mans, Mega guys, Rockmans, Man's Mega. Anyway, so I tried that. I also then, but I do also have like the oh wait, fuck, when did I miss my book? I also have the Castlevania collection, like the original Castlevania collection thing on Steam, which maybe I'll go through as well. But what was kind of attracting my attention yesterday was the Mega Man X series, which maybe I would do. Have to see though. Think about it. Kind of figure out what order I would tackle all that in. I've played, so I've never played any like original Mega Mans. I've played whatever that is. It ZX, the one for the DS, I think is the one I've played. But I've played like no original or like kind of like real classic kind of Mega Man games. So I don't know which I'd kind of start with. There's nothing behind. Yeah, no, there's nothing behind you, so I'm just gonna leave you. So anyway, yeah, my thought is like, okay, maybe I finish, I play Aria of Sorrow next, and then maybe I do a Mega Man game or two, or I do like Castlevania 1, 2, 3, that collection. The collection of original Castlevanias on like Steam and other platforms has like a fucking ton of games on it. It is huge. It has like Game Boy games and stuff on it as well. It is a real big collection. So there is a lot of Castlevania in there potentially. Strength. What are you? It's the strength of axe. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a surprising amount of rings in this, which should just increase one particular weapon type. But do I should play the X series or the NES original series? Yeah, so I think that's probably, if I was going to start with any, I probably would just start with like the original NES games, just to kind of, you know, see how I got on. I have a feeling I would be bad at them, at least to begin with. I'm not really one for platformers as much as like I do like no. Well, I was gonna say do play like Mario games. Let's be fair, I don't play tons of. I don't really play tons of them anyway. There you go. That's the button I wanted to hit. You know what, let's try that for a while. So yeah, so I feel like I would be like pretty fucking rubbish to begin with. I might improve, like I feel like I would probably improve as I went along, but it might be a lot of swearing. That's the way, especially for like again the more classic Mega Man. Place. And like to be fair, I'd probably be the same. You know, probably just as bad with the original Castlevanias as well. There's that only £5,000. This is. I didn't know it was grabbing. And that helmet is just a flat upgrade. Well, it's all just. Yeah. Just grab a few more potions, just helmet. Right. So that was the shop. So yeah, so that's kind of my current thinking. Of course, then I try to keep with, obviously, I've still got a good number of games on the boat list, more than you might expect, including at least one that Fast couldn't get to work. Greed Amulet. Let's try that. Wait, no, I don't. Wait, why the fuck would I use that? I've got no real need for that. Like, money's only kind of helping out a small bit. It's not really doing much for me. Let's see. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's keep boosting luck since crits are carrying me rather nicely at the moment. So yeah, so there's a few more of the Chillers Art games as well that I want to get to at some point, kind of finish off that whole collection. I did just buy Phasmophobia as well, so I might try to find some folks who are like me and not played it before to do like a stream of. I think actually, Brie, I think Jay just got it, so I might either rope you or her into it at some point. What else? I've let my Game Pass subscription lapse, so after spending the €1 for the month, so no Back for Blood for me for a while. Wait, rope. What is that in? What's that in reference to? Oh, what was it? Oh, yes. Okay, yes. Well, so if you want to play Phasmophobia at some point, feel free, let me know. Trying to rope people in. Okay, that's not bad. Though, actually, no. I forgot. If I'm not using the book, I should probably actually try some of these other ones. Yeah, that's probably. That might be the one to go for. I wouldn't want like. Also, I don't have enough MP. I think the wind ones are usually kind of defensive. Yeah, I literally just played I bought it in the sale the other day and then just careful. I did the tutorial and that's pretty much the entirety of my knowledge of the game. I mean, I've watched I've watched some people play it. I've watched Zoe play it. I fell asleep before Zoe got to it on the 24-hour stream the other day. Because I probably would have offered to jump in. I don't know. Maybe they had a full team of 4. Started Jackbox and I kind of went, oh, I'll sit down, and I fell asleep right before the end of that. Yes, I think because that was the thing when I looked. So again, like I've seen that game played before, so I kind of had an idea of what it was like. When I started even just doing the tutorial and looking at the book you fill in as you're trying to figure out what's actually like what sort of ghost is in the area. I was like there's a lot more in it. Like, okay, this is expanded quite a bit. Alright, let's start to get my water there. Is my Okay, no, sorry. I thought my gate was kind of not well, my audio gate was I thought was kind of coming in a bit off. It's just like there was a background sound I thought the mic might have picked up, which it normally doesn't. So I was kind of trying to figure out like, oh, is something else broken here that I don't know about yet? Almost certainly, but hopefully that's not one of the things. Wish I had my book. My book attack is better. Alright, so yeah, so that's my next couple of weeks of maybe streaming. I'm going to have to see what I actually get to. If anything, over the next while. At some point in the next 4-ish months as well, I have to move, which is annoying. I'm probably going to aim to do that sometime around, like after Christmas, so that's going to be a whole thing, which I'm not looking forward to. Having lived here for 7 years and it being nice and convenient, everything, so that's going to be another disruption, but that's a little bit away. Current plan is to go hang out at my parents' place for a bit after Christmas, while if I can sort something sorted out by then, and then, you know, figure things out after that as needs be. Wait, there's a door I can get through. Okay. Oh, right, because it's just a different area. All right. Yeah, so obviously that's going to be another disruption in a couple of months. It says, ooh, you know what? This is looking much nicer now that I've got all this extra furniture around. Can't like interact with anything, can I? No, that's a pity. But like I mean, I kind of assumed that I wasn't going to get all the boat games done before, you know, kind of before the end of the year anyway. So that's not from that too far off of kind of what I was expecting. You know, and that's not exactly like I've got a deadline for that or anything. That's just more like when like Zoe has the time and the inclination to keep that dumb series, and that's great. But I also do want to make sure it's convenient for her schedule as well, because she's also like, you know, moving and stuff and everything. Which is the one thing about, like I said, that other job which I interviewed for today. If like I am offered a position on that, that would eventually require moving. Not like, you know, the current job I have is in the same city and everything. I do not like if I could stay where I am right now, I would love to, because it would be very convenient. But unfortunately, that's not the way the lease is working out. Whereas the other one, while it is remote working to begin with, will eventually have some in-office days, so I would actually have to move, and I'd have to move to somewhere a bit closer to Dublin for it. Though, luckily not to Dublin itself. So that's kind of the reason I've not really like done any more. Like since I kind of got back into streaming, I had because obviously no, I had the issues trying to do the whole Wii U stuff on the PC, which just because of the way I was getting weird interference from what I assume was my wireless network causing things to act up. I had a point where I was looking, going, well, I could probably move things around and move one of the monitors to a different spot, because I've the two monitors I use for the PC. I have a larger monitor I use effectively as a television for the Switch and the Wii U, but I was going, well, I could probably move some stuff around so I could keep using the quote-unquote TV monitor and get the capture card and everything hooked up in such a way that I could, capture stuff off the Switch and Wii U, see it live, and also then capture it fairly easily. But that would require like some moving stuff around in the room, and I'm not going to do that now that I know I'm not going to have it for, that much longer. Because it's just going to be, it's kind of hassle for the sake of moving stuff around, only to have to like probably like clear all this stuff out anyway at some point. So that's just not my priority right now. Whereas if I end up in a new place in the new year, I'll definitely be using that as an excuse to do, or to move some stuff around to make, maybe not necessarily streaming, but definitely like, poison. Kind of just using the PC and stuff a bit more convenient for myself. Like, it's fine, I'm just kind of in a corner of the room with it at the moment. Also, well, which, like, look, this room is actually fine. It's actually a perfectly okay size. That, my old room was much smaller than this. So this is actually, like, it's really not, like, I won't really complain about, oh, okay, that's not good. Oh, fuck. Well, I've done down there just yet. Like, when it comes to using, like, streaming and, using this room and everything, it's fine. Like, I have enough space. Not as much as I would like, but enough. But it is also a house with 3 other people in, and I've been sharing for like 7 years, and if I had a bit of space for myself, I feel like I'd set things up a bit more to suit me. Like, position of the router means a lot of fucking cable routing when I want to stream, because either I go, fuck it, I'll stream off Wi-Fi, which isn't great, or I end up dragging a long Ethernet cable down the stairs, plugging stuff in and hoping for the best, and basically hoping no one trips over it, especially if I'm streaming late and it's dark or whatever. So my goal is, if I'm moving in the next 4 to 5 months, like, one, try to find somewhere I can stay long term, if I can get a long lease, which would be nice. Though that is not necessarily a guarantee at the moment, unfortunately. Not just for me, just kind of for anyone. And like, because that's kind of the thing at the moment of why, I tend to like rarely stream past a certain time. It's usually because, like, there's people in this house who are like starting work early and everything, and I don't want to be like making too much noise and keeping people up. Whereas if I was in, you know, a little bit, it was my own place or someone else who kept kind of weird hours like I do, I'd feel a bit more comfortable about, like, say, doing long streams into the night or what have you. Yeah, so that was the thing. We got... Okay, so two things. One, I've complained fairly recently about my internet because my internet's been fucking terrible. Like more than usual. And a lot of it is actually down to the router itself that was provided. But because of... There's a lot of weird bullshit about my ISP and the way they do things, which basically means that I can't just go off and buy a router and use my own one, which would almost certainly be better than the piece of shit that they provided me. Like, they effectively break your phone line. What did I have to do to charge up that thing again? That's the one. In order to get you like hooked up with the internet, and basically so that no one else, so you can't just go and like again attach or like adapt your network to suit you. So the only way to get a Wi-Fi extender is to to work with a Wi-Fi extender is to use one of the ones they provide, and the ones they provide are apparently complete shite. So not much luck there really. Sorry, just a look. So this is, yeah, this is kind of like Castle B. So yeah, so I'm like again, my best bet is like ridiculously long Ethernet cable and cross my fingers, basically. Yeah, that's what I've checked, and like I went, oh, like clearly, like someone will have solved this fucking problem, because no way are people putting up with this shite. And like apparently it's not that people put up with it, it's like effectively people like sued to end contracts early so that they can just go and never have to deal with them again. Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. Like, you got like last year kind of was the worst of it, just because so many people were working from home. You had a lot of like people suddenly were realizing that this internet they were paying for, which like does offer good speeds, and when it works they are fucking good speeds, but how often those speeds actually are achieved is debatable. So there's a lot of people last year going, wait, why am I paying so much for this ISP which does not like actually does not even remotely reach the reliability that you'd want from a commercial ISP. That was the whole thing, kind of in the last 12-ish months or more, really, I suppose, of people going, oh, this crowd actually just fucking suck, and really we shouldn't be using them. But I rent a place and I don't get much say, and also it's probably a good thing I did, because again, it's one of the few ISPs that work on a month-to-month contract, So had I had I changed our ISP at the start of the pandemic, which I'd originally planned to do, actually, that's a whole other story. And then why I ended up back with the original one is a whole other fucking mess. But the... Oh, there we go. English. There were actually, like I said, there were actually people who found back last April, May that, oh, I don't get the health up because I jumped through the door. Lovely. Oh well, there's one right there. Oh wait, no, that's not a health up, it just recovers the health, so that's not too bad. So there's a lot of people who suddenly found out, like in April or May last year, that their network, no, mostly like for people working off of Wi-Fi, that it just was not going to do the job they actually needed it to do. You know, a lot of people taking calls and stuff, a lot of people use VoIP and stuff like that, and suddenly found that, oh, this is not reliable enough to make a phone call for like 2 minutes that won't drop. So yeah, a lot of that was kind of became the discussion here on, like, you know, the very Irish specific forums, and I think I saw people saying, yeah, no, if you check the Or Ireland subreddit, you'll find a lot of people giving out about this as well, which I wasn't going to bother with because, you know, fuck Reddit. Finally found hint card 1. Let's have a look. Somewhere there exists a mechanism for draining the caves. Okay, well. That's, I mean, I could have assumed that, but there's not much of a hint. Yeah, it was pretty well, like, again, like, literally the only benefit to me now, having stuck with that ISP, is that there will not be any issue with, like, cancelling a contract whenever I move out of here, whether that be in like 2 months or 6 months or whatever. It's all going to be like, it will actually be fairly straightforward because it again is on a month-to-month system. What I need to do is call them and say, yeah, it's done. I'm not dealing with you anymore. That's not what I wanted to have equipped. So yeah, so that's where I am again. Like, so can't really get a good extender because the extenders that I would need to buy are proprietary and apparently are shite. I can't put in a new router because the way they wire it up, the way they wire their one up, the way they basically adapt your phone line or modify your phone line to allow for, you know, internet connectivity, effectively breaks the line, and they have to come and fix it before someone else can put in a replacement. So I can't just say plug in a new router and see that it works. Again, that's why people were last year suing to end contracts early, because they effectively said your TOS means that I can't do my damn job, and fuck you, basically. Which, you know, maybe if I'd had the surety or any sort of surety to go do that, I might have, but as it was, it's like, well, the problem is my other options are all ones that are going to require me to go onto a 2-year contract, and I am insecure enough in my tenancy to think that that is not going to be something that I want to deal with. Just being on the safe side. Right, well, that looks like a key, but nothing to plug into it. Okay. Guess we're going back up to the left. But let's just do this the quick way. Yeah. Yeah, so there's like three. I want to say yes, three main ISPs in Ireland now. One which is owned by Richard Branson of Virgin Air and not going into space, but saying he's going into space fame. There is the one that what used to be the National Telco is basically a shell company at this point, in like in every sense of the word. And then the other major one is owned by fucking Disney, technically, I think, at this point. For, again, weird fucking merger reasons. And those are kind of the major choices. I'm trying to think, there's definitely smaller ones, but they tend to be like actually shite and only operation areas where there is no other option. Like, one of them is actually owned by run by a company that primarily runs mobile phone networks and notoriously has like some of the worst service for residential customers, and yet somehow provides exceptionally good service for business customers while charging the same price. So it's like, yeah, no, this is just scummy. So those are kind of, unfortunately, the options at the moment. Again, there are some small ones. Some actually, no, I was gonna say like most of the I said the some of them are very like localized and only work in areas where there's no other competition. To be fair, there are actually a couple which are like heavily localized and actually meant to be very good, but again, they are very regional. Like you're like very certain part of the country's got them. There was also meant to be a a nationalised broadband scheme coming into place, but by nationalised what they actually meant was they're going to subsidise a couple of companies to run shitty service, more than likely, and even that is like limited. That's for kind of primarily for rural internet. So yeah, those are kind of your options: Richard Branson, Disney, or a fucking shell company that primarily operates as a holding company for passing money through Ireland from the Caribbean. I will let you try to figure out which one mine is. Because they're all fucking bad. It could be any of them, really. The Disney one is notorious. In fact, you know what? They all have, I was going to say the Disney one has notoriously bad customer service. To be fair, they all have fucking notoriously bad customer service. Oh, that's my fucking buck again. God damn it. There is also like the actual infrastructure of internet in Ireland is really fucking bad because it's all massively centralized. There was a point, I want to say it was like 2015, maybe 2016. Effectively, all of Irish internet broke for about 2.5 days because all DNS routing went through one server station, like through one center in Dublin, and that like had a power outage or something, and everything broke, and it took them days to fix it. And you could not get online if you were with one of those. Like, I think there was a few ISPs who it didn't affect, but the vast majority of people in Ireland actually couldn't get online for several days if they were using default DNS routing. If you were, if you had it set to one of the Google, if you had it set to look up. Google's DNS, it still worked, but yeah, and it's like, they never seem to learn their lessons about don't fucking massively centralize all your networking technology because everything will go fucking wrong at some point. There was a big hack of the HSE, that's the weird. That's the public the public health provider in this country, in effect, and it. How can I put? How will I put this? It sounds like what happened there was like basically effectively every service was affected because they're all linked together for no good reason. So someone having this was specifically like a ransomware thing, someone having access to one part of the network like basically gave them access to everything, and it just was a fucking bad time for everyone. And like actually did break like massive parts of the healthcare system for several days. Yeah, it is effectively like the Facebook thing where like, because it's just everything is routed through one one data center. That's just it. Like there was a location which had a power outage, one location in Ireland which had a power outage, and because of that no no data could get through into the basically the Ireland was cut off from the internet effectively for a couple of days. If you were relying on your standard, like on the default DNS settings. I didn't quite work out as expected. Oh, I bet I know what I had to do here. Yeah, it was and that's a way, like, that's kind of a massive, there is a big centralization problem in this country when it comes to services and where they're located and where we see them distributed. Ironically, in the early part of the century, there was a government decentralization program, quote unquote, which was designed to move basically to prevent this kind of hyper concentration of government departments and stuff in Dublin, which was actually kind of a problem. Certain regions of the country weren't well represented in the civil service, blah 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 blah. What they actually did was they created regional offices, but generally left headquarters actually in Dublin. So what you ended up with was that staff spread around the country who couldn't make their voices heard as clearly because the bosses were all up in Dublin, so it ended up actually aggravating the point. Also, that was the point where like local government became massively weakened, and like a lot of power entered the Department of Local Government as an extension of the national government. Hey, look, you don't need a fucking history lesson on Irish bureaucracy and the problems therein. Needless to say, they are numerous and entirely invented. Like, they don't need to exist. Not like, I don't know, like, it's not like the civil service in this country was working smoothly before all this. It's just there was at least some oversight from bodies outside the Department of Local Government. And yeah. What if you want one? Then I can actually point you to several books, which are very good. Is it? I'm trying to think. Fergus Finley wrote one. I want to say there's a few which are interesting because they look at the quote unquote Celtic Tiger era and look at what that meant for like how this commitment to transparency in government or like accountability was kind of more a smokescreen for the fact that the shit that had been pulled for the previous, several decades, though mostly concentrated into the 70s and 80s, was kind of coming back to haunt some folks, and a lot of the money being made during the 90s was highly concentrated because of shit that had happened decades earlier, and basically, as a way to like shift focus from that. Wait, didn't I fight you already? I'm confused. Like the policy of decentralization was meant to kind of basically act as like a kind of a not make good, but like what's the term I'm trying to think of? Like they were effectively trying to mask the fact that a massive amount of government bureaucracy and everything kind of only existed because like basically they kind of needed like everyone knows the kind of neoliberal like commitment to means testing everything. Like it was effectively a way to avoid having to deal with the actual like budgetary constraints of the country. Like you could talk about how the economy was up while avoiding actually like distributing or fairly spreading the benefits of that economic growth, and a lot of that then was through this concept of like life is charm, obscured centralization. Like, so you use decentralization as a buzzword, but you're actually you're effectively concentrating certain powers within parts of the government, or part of the national government to avoid actually having to deal with the fact that MP is restored. That's actually pretty good. Like effectively to mask the fact that like all this growth was really just smoke and mirrors. So the kind of pork on the bill kind of idea of like, by actually, the goal of moving civil service departments, say, to to outside Dublin was less about actively wanting to provide services in those areas and more about like just trying to make it look like those were areas that were actually like where that those areas were kind of getting what the fuck are you? We're actually seeing the benefits of the economic growth in a way that they really weren't. By oh no, there's jobs here, or there's growth here, there's oh, take care, Brie. So if there's a so initially it was like, well, if there's any problem, there's a book with the Partisans and Monsters, okay. Oh well, if there's any real problems, it's just because we've got teething trouble because we're trying to make, we're decentralizing. It'll take a bit of time, but we'll get it to work eventually, sort of thing. And eventually, it was more about, well, I mean, we could do this. We could fix X, Y, and Z. But there's a problem because it's now in, it's now outside of national government hands, and it's in the civil service, so the civil service is accountable for this, and blah blah blah. Even though all these changes to the civil service came from government policy, stuff. Anyway, there's a few books on it. That's what I'm saying, and my half remembering those books, slightly garbled with my trying to get through bosses in Castlevania, and trying to recall stuff with my own slightly faulty memory. It's probably not giving the clearest picture of things. Anyway, the long and short, like I said, is government bureaucracy civil service bureaucracy in this country is pretty much artificially created, and it's all to make it's kind of all to make privatization of services look better. Well, a lot of it is. When in fact the kind of like secret, not to sound like too conspiratorial, but like the like, have I blocked myself in here now? No, I haven't. The like, I have blocked myself. No, I haven't. Yeah, this kind of like unspoken privatization of services that started to occur in the 80s and then like really got bad in the in the 90s. Like that's where the real problems kind of started. Wait, I've done this wrong way now, have I? I have, because I can't push that. What to do? I need to push like one of these. And then you. Oh, that doesn't make sense either. Hold on. Yeah, because I can't push that. Oh, no, if I put that one down first, then I can... Yeah, okay, now I see. I think I got this now. Actually, I'm going to push this. Oh wait, no. Fuck. Yeah, because I stuck it. This is almost certainly going to be much more straightforward than I think it is. Than I'm acting like it is. Let's have a look here now. Anyone else wants to chime in? Feel free. Drop. So space here. There's a one block space. You only need one box to get over here. So if I put those two down there and drop the other one here, I can't push it because I don't have enough room. What I actually need to do is get... I can get one here and push it, but I can't... Wait, hold on. I think I might have an idea. Hold on. Oh wait, no, that... This one, put you down here first. I'm gonna drop you. No, this isn't. Yeah. Oh wait, I can't... Okay. That doesn't help then, because if I get one... This is actually one that's making me think a bit. What else can I do? I can push it down the other way, I suppose. Yeah, because if I land it here... Still push either way from here. I don't know if that does anything for me, but something. What else? Wait, hold on. I'm going to push you down here. Then push you nearly, but not quite all the way in there. This one. No, no, I'm not thinking that's too right at all. like I'm kind of on the right path here, but I'm just not picturing it properly. Let's see. Going down here. Okay, so that one has to fall down there no matter what, because there's nowhere else I can push it. These could go down onto here, or they could go down onto here. Anyone see what I need to be doing here? So I am not seeing it myself. But I could. No. No. I think they would actually do anything for me. Let's see. What do I need to do? I need to get one block onto this level here. That gap is 3 sections high. Each of those blocks is 2, so I can't push the 3 of them into here because they'll just get stuck. If I push 2 of them into here and leave the other one over here, I can't push it because I can only walk so far as there. So options are, get this filled to the top, which I don't believe I can. Have a gap, or have something cover this gap, which would still allow me easily to push a block off of it, and then but also be able to push. So I can only remove the top block from the stack. I can't, like, push the bottom one along or anything. Am I going to have to look up a solution to this puzzle? I feel like this isn't meant to be as difficult as I seem to be making it out. The problem is that I can't move. If the blocks are fairly adjacent to each other, you can't push them. But blocks are on top of each other, you can only push the topmost block. So what I need to do is get... Oh, hold on. I might have this, actually. Hold on. push you. So if the bottommost block in the stack is to the left of the middle one, then the top block, assuming I can push it all the way off, will fall down here. Which doesn't help me because I can't actually get... Oh no, I can jump up to here. So... have I given myself enough room there? This is where the real problem is. Alright, I think I'm on the right track now. I just need to think this out a bit better. You think the rightmost block? So the reason I'm not thinking the rightmost block is because if I push that right one, no, if you're, oh actually no, wait, I think actually you're right, are you? Hold on. Yeah, no, you're right. I was thinking I needed to stack them off center, but yeah, because now, yeah, correct. Good work, Zerg. Thank you. Oh wait, no, it can't. Right, no, I just need to push the middle one out a bit more and then that works. That's fine. Make sure I can still fish. I can't. Let's just check. Can I give myself enough room there? Yeah, I won't fall down. That took much longer than it probably should have. Can't wait to go to the top of this and find that my reward was like a fucking heart up or something like that. Oh wait, no, there's a floodgate key. Okay, well, I wonder if I can remember where the floodgates were. I think that was. I think that is. I think you can see the mouse, can you? You can. So I think that's there. Was it? Then that's where the floodgate was. What was that? That was a dead end room, but I'm pretty sure if I go into the other castle, I can find something there. Wish the crushing stone thing just, you know, was something you could keep on, so you don't have to go do it all over again. Here we are back in the slightly more rubbish our Harmony of Dissonance soundtrack area. So this is not the worst of it. mouse off screen again. Question mark, alright, that's interesting. Locked, of course. Right. Oh, okay. I assumed I was getting all the way back up now. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to track all the way over to the floodgate area. I realised that because I thought I could just go up and, like, you know, see what is now open in the upper area. But I've realised I couldn't get all the way up. I would just have done the quick save reset thing to get to the other save point. But unfortunately, I've already saved at that one that's up there on the left. So not happening now. God, I hope those blocks stay in place. I think they do. I'm pretty sure there was a block puzzle earlier and they did stay in place, but... also one thing that Circle of the Moon did, which I wonder if this will do, was it at some point repopulated a bunch of early areas with tougher air and emitted the block stuff stay in place. Fuck's sake. Come on. What's the fucking point in that? Okay, write them down. Right. Yeah, from this one, it is once you get to one of the warp rooms, instead of hitting up to, oh sorry, no, instead of hit, so you can hit down to teleport between the warp areas, and can hit up to jump between castles, basically. Which is a bit of a pain because it means that if I want to get to that room down there in Castle B, I would need to say go here, do the swap. Oh sorry, no, I'd have to, yeah, I'd need to go here. Yeah, I need to go here, swap to Castle B, then come all the way back over and go there and get whatever is there. Again, I still think that second castle reveal is pretty good. Like when you open the map and you see how they've overlapped and how you've actually skipped a good middle part of the whole castle is actually really niche. I think that's actually a really cool way of doing things. Okay, so again, I'm pretty sure the switch was there. But I could be completely fucking wrong, so let's find out. Yeah, because it was, yeah, you basically walk into a zone with like... with like one of the teleporter things, but you like... instead of it just warping you somewhere, or I suppose what you realize, in fact, you've actually just, like, it basically says, actually, you haven't just warped into one area, or it, like, you haven't just warped between these two areas, you've actually warped to a parallel version of this area, and then you open the map and suddenly realize what's going on. It's like, it was genuinely pretty cool. Like, nothing in Circle of the Moon made me go, oh, neat, like that. Like, Circle of the Moon was, I would say, about 20% good, about 40% fine, and then 40% like actually actively frustrating. And the problem was, like, most of what was frustrating was like the bosses, which I feel like should be a bit more primitive. Like, if this is any problem, it's like most of the bosses actually just kind of are interesting and a little easy to beat. Which at least, you know, makes you feel like you're actually making progress, unlike Circle of the Moon, which constantly felt like I was not getting fucking anywhere in that game at times, you know. Now, both kind of have the same problem in that, like, it maybe ties a bit too much to random drops. But at least this game is a fucking shop. Like, the idea of having to go through Circle of the Moon, and if you wanted potions, just sitting in an area fucking grinding them out, I cannot imagine doing that. Okay, have a look here now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight across. I can just damage boost through because I'm gonna hit the save point anyway. So right now, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just having a look there to see where I might flick through. So this is Castle. Yeah, so I'm in Castle A at the moment. Yeah, B is green, blues. So this is what's not great about this A plus B map, is that you can't see where, so like A, for example, has teleporter there. B doesn't, so it doesn't show up on the AB map. It'd just be handy if there was like a different color scheme for that, but like about, that's, you know, that's a fairly minor gripe. So you can see I've not been anywhere near the entrance in B. A, I've now gotten through most of it, so I'm just trying to like fill out the rest. Then there's some areas where like there's clearly something up here, but I don't know how far it goes. Where else? There's going to be something over here, I assume, through a locked door, but again, I don't know. It could be like 2 rooms, or it could be like a whole little mini section over here. I don't think there's any other like big outstanding spots. I know there are some other magic door or locked doors that I've not been through. Where was the other one? Oh yeah, over here. Oh yeah, this looks like, so there might be like a whole, so this might be a whole section in this spot, or again, it might be like a couple of rooms and that's it. It's really, you know, I don't know until I get there. Yes, no, Aria of Sorrow I am going to play once I finish this. I will probably do that effectively, like pretty much straight away. Like if I finish this today, which I might, maybe, we'll see. We'll see how long I can actually stream for this evening. What time is it actually? Yeah, oh yeah, no, I can definitely go for a few hours anyway tonight. Like then more than likely the next stream I do, if it is not something where I have a collaboration planned with someone, it is going to be Aria of Sorrow. So that's what I think Zoe was finding was, she did not enjoy Circle of the Moon, and I do not blame her. She also wasn't enjoying this, but I think just after Circle of the Moon, this feels so much better. So maybe again, that's kind of like, maybe I don't find this game good, I just find it better, and that's enough. Everyone seems to have enjoyed Aria of Sorrow. The other game on this collection is that SNES not quite Rondo game. It's that Dracula X, so I will probably, I mean, I might give that a play, we'll see. I don't think that's meant to be very good, but sure, fuck it, it's on the collection, I'll at least give it a try. Okay, I'm just a merchant. I know Wealthy said it's his favourite Castlevania game, Circle of the Moon. But like, and now to be fair, and I'll say this, I did not do any of the like I beat it once. I didn't do the other clear things. I didn't do like the magician run or the thief run or any of that sort of stuff. So maybe if I did, I would enjoy it more, or I'd enjoy those modes. That one playthrough was enough for me to go, I don't really want to do this again. Maybe I will touch it at some point. I did look at the, like, there is like a weird bug you can use for a speed run if you want to try that, and maybe I will try doing that at some point, but like I wasn't of course they knew that thing. Arm plates. Anyway, okay. I wish it, maybe I will give them a try. Maybe I'll see. Give the, you know, I mean, the other problem then is that you actually have to do all the runs before you can try. Like, you have to do them in order. So, like, you know, if I want to try doing the thief one, I need to do the, you know, I need to go and do the magician one first, I think, and then there's a is it shooter is the last one? I can't quite remember. Leggings. I know this is like, this was not the time when stuff like this happened, but this has got like, this is just a problem with having played Bloodstained recently, is that all I want from this fucking game is a loadout set toggle. Oh wait, can I just hit him in the leg? I can. Alright. So, yeah, so I was saying earlier about like how I the only like Mega Man game I'd actually played was like whatever the really, there's a boss here and I don't even oh, that's just heal a bit. Was the one of the ZX games or XC games or whatever that is, and that was because I had a, you know, whatever they're called, like D4 card or whatever the name was for the DS. Oh, this is why you were a return leader to me. Fear not, that maiden is now with Maxim. But why? Lead you out of this. That maiden will play an essential stop saying need you. It's Liddy. That maiden will play an essential role in the completion of this castle. What do you mean by that? This castle is in a transient state and is preparing for my lord's resurrection. However, the castle is not complete until these two castles have merged. In short, we must rid of your dear friend's spirit. Maximian is a man of great strength. It won't be so easy to do as you plan. He is born of my lord, so of course he knows ways to reinforce his power. When something is dear to you, the effect upon you becomes immeasurable. No, surely not. Not Liddy's, but stay away from her. Do not interfere. No, I will extinguish the candle of your soul. Okay. Going for luck and having all the extra crit damage really does, I think, work out over time to... Ooh. Oh yeah. To your benefit, because it really does just melt them sometimes. Hey, there he goes. Yeah, fuck you, Death. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. Serves me right. Oh. Okay, I can just let him on his back. Cool. Too late. The castles will soon begin to merge together. Let's check. Does this boost my... No, okay, it just heals me up. So I didn't miss anything by missing that one orb earlier. Well, this is Griffin's Wing. Relic, I assume. Wing. Pressing down, up, jump. Okay. Alright, neat. Okay, so that's how I'm getting through that spot back to the first castle area. In fact, that's how we get through here and here. There, here and here. Let's go take a look at that spot actually. Let's do the quick reset. Chocolate, I think, oh yeah, something like that. Okay, that would be good, because like, so that was the thing in okay, what you call it, Bloodstained, was like, Bloodstained had a, you know, had maybe a bit too much stuff tied up in random drops, which I didn't particularly care for, but by having quick toggles, you could always just like quickly take out your luck build and go, okay, well, maybe it's going to be random drops, but it will only take me like, you know, 2 minutes to actually get the 1% item because I can just boost my luck that far. And all I have to do is hit a button to bring it out. And my real problem is like, well, that, you know, that's not something that you need like a quick, you know, you have there's a quick spot between the spell books here, so like if you know, hit Eleanor and down, it, you know, either you activate the magic or you turn it off, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's good. It's a pretty good quick way of giving it like some quick toggle. It's fine. It's not like amazing, but it, you know, gets the job done. But you don't even need that. All you'd need is like, here's my, you know, here's my like luck build, or here's my, you know, if I've got the book instead of the holy water, this is the build I use, or something like that. Big lad here. Hammer. What a name. Fair warning, every enemy in our area has a drop that you can use. Which is fine. Like, a drop that you can use, that's fine. Drops that you need to progress, like the fucking underwater movement in Bloodstained, that's where I more have a problem. Hey Bree, welcome back. Okay, hold on, let's have a quick look here actually, because I can... Oh yeah, no, I want to open that one up as well. Right, so I'm going to go... Okay, that spot out. That's another spot I can use with the high jump now, and then over here I can use with the high jump. What I'm going to do though is swap to Castle B. Find out what's here and what's here. Oh no, wait, I should do that. Yeah, I can do that one at A and then swap to B. That's what I'll do. Save room and do the quick reset. You missed me defeating Death, Brie. So good news, Death no longer exists. Yay! So over here. Yeah. So I think this is really just for like the shortcut bit. I don't, yeah, kind of assuming there'd probably be nothing really of value up here, but just to fill out the map. Just to make a quick look now. So there was there was a door that was out there, and that's a magic door. Not that much. That one I'm pretty sure I can jump up. And then that obviously I can jump. There was also a locked door there, so I don't remember what here and here are about though. It's been so long since I've been over this side of the castle. Let's go and do the quick map change, and then we'll go fill in those little gaps. Can't remember if Arya had a sword, but I do know that Thomasar did. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, again, it's kind of more. It's nice to have. It's not me going, oh, this is the thing that's making me hate this game. Blah blah blah. It's more like, oh, well, okay. It's a pity that's not there. It's not, but it's more like, yeah. But you know, I'll survive. And again, that was the kind of problem of like, I played Bloodstained much too recently. Bloodstained basically being the first like fucking Symphony of the Night style Metroidvania that I played since Symphony of the Night, effectively. So I was kind of seeing it at its absolute best, you know, pinnacle of like design, and it still had problems that I was fucking found. Oh, that I still found stupid and kind of annoying. Oh yeah, these guys are kind of. That's real fucking gory shit. The scarecrow, which is a fucking dude just impaled on a pike. I applaud your commitment to accuracy, Zerg. And walk armor. Still uses HP when in motion. Oh, okay, that's neat, because I know there was one I found which was like restores your HP while standing still, so it's a nice match. Okay, I've seen everything in this area now then. Let's go look at those couple of spots over the left. The one that's left and up, and the one that's further left and then down. No, oh yeah, I know. So, going back to a while ago when I was talking about, you know, starting the new job and everything. Well, so the most annoying thing that could possibly fucking happen at work happened last Wednesday. So my work day was kind of thrown out of whack, not like for any work like related reasons actually, well, or it was work related, but it was because of stuff I'd requested, so I'm not gonna blame anything to do with the job. But like I said, Wednesday was the end of my work week in the old job. So typically I would do a few things on a Wednesday at the very end of the day. One of, you know, usually I'd kind of send a quick report out at the end of the week. I'd have stuff go like to my manager, timesheets, all those sort of things that just kind of go out. So normally, so those like, there's a point at the end of the day where like I would send out basically a few emails, usually starting about 4:30. Until kind of the end of the day, I would be sending out emails just to kind of, you know, go through, hey, here's the stuff that got covered this week, here's stuff that I might need to do next week, or stuff that I didn't get finished this week and I'm going to need some time to do next week, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, one of the things I would just send out is like, here's my timesheet. And 2 years I've been at that job, and never before had I ever sent a single email to the wrong fucking person. Well, what did I do the other day? But the email that I normally send out, which is like one that it's a report email. It goes out to most of the staff in my office, and then a few folks in the in managerial positions around the offices around the country, the policy officer, the CEO, and the chair, and someone from fundraising as well, I think, gets it. So as I'm there, and I'm getting some stuff and I'm rushing through some stuff and get stuff ready to send off. What do you do? Instead of sending the email that normally goes to that whole group of people, I instead send the email that contains my timesheet to my manager, to them. And it's like, and the first realization I have that this has gone wrong was I get an out of office message from someone from a different manager. Wait, did I accidentally send it to them instead of my normal manager? And then I look at who I've sent it to and go, oh no. And it's not like there's anything like, it's not like I've sent off like private client details or anything like that. Nothing that's actually going to cause like any problems. Not a data breach or anything like that. You know, it's just like 2 years, and I managed to there'd been another occasion I'd sent out an email to too few people, because I like basically I've mailing lists for like some things, like I'm sending a lot of stuff out on a week-to-week basis, and some of it's for like, you know, nearly 20 people, and some of it's for 3 people, and some of it's all the way in between. And I have all those mailing lists sorted, bullet tip, by how many people are in them. So basically, if I ever sent Weird. Basically, the idea would being that if I ever sent the wrong email or this to the wrong group of people because I clicked the first one, it would actually it would send to people it was meant to go to anyway. It just wouldn't send to everyone in one go. So it's like, okay, that's a good like safety mechanism in a sense for not accidentally sending out shit to the wrong people. But this time it was like normally I send off the group email and then I send the one to my boss, and because I was sorting stuff out, because again this was going to be my second to last week of work and I need to just sort out one or two things before I finished up at the end of the day, I kind of got to the point of sending that group email. I went, oh actually hold on, I need to do this first because it's stuff that's relevant before I send off, so let me just send off this one to my manager before I forget. And I go and I open the one from the manager and immediately fill in the two, the contacts or the recipients list, and just immediately populate it with the entire fucking report group. And go, get to the... Wait. Which way was that going? Oh wait, no, I went. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. And just like go, oh well, it'd have been a good run. 2 years without a fucking error. To be fair, that's better than a lot of people in that office manage. Things happen. There's a lot of shit people are dealing with at times, and it's very easy to type in the wrong address or to type in the wrong name and have it autofill to the wrong address. There's 3 Owens in the organization, all of whom spell their name differently. Well, there was a point where someone called the Dublin office looking to get in contact with an Owen there, and they got given my contact details instead. So I was suddenly going, hold on, why am I getting this person's info from somewhere? And it's like, no, that was meant to go to someone else. Again, that was internal, so it wasn't exactly like end of the world. It's not like, someone sticking someone's some person's like private data into an email and sending off to a completely different person, which happens. I won't say it has happened in my time working there, but it definitely happens. So I was just okay. I was never the person who did that. Because I don't know if you know this, GDPR makes data breach reporting basically there's all these legal requirements about, look, if you send off, like if I send an email, if I work for company A and I have info on client or customer A, and for some reason I send it off to client or customer A1, that has to be reported as a breach. There's a whole thing that you have to go through. It's a bit of a pain. And it's especially a pain if you work for a charity and you want people to feel that they can trust you and, can trust you with sensitive information when you're working with, people who are in vulnerable positions and stuff sometimes. So, yeah. You do not want that to happen. So, anyway. Like I said, don't think I have to. Shouldn't have to deal with that too. Well, no, I will. I was going to say won't have to deal with that too much in the new job, but actually, no, I will. I will be dealing with financials and stuff like that, so there will be some amount of private data to watch out for. So you have to bear that in mind. Well, I thought these stayed broken between castles. Guess not. Big Mama prison. Save point in here. Thank you. So I guess what I actually don't know is where that skull or death key or whatever it was opens. Because there's two types of locked doors. There's ones which say they're locked, and then there's ones which have like the glowy thing around them, which I assume means there's some sort of magic energy thing. Pretty vague. Nice. No. Like this. This I assume. Okay, that just stays locked. I get to another one of these and I have to do the whole flop again. I feel like they could just have made this a relic. This didn't need to be a whole whip you have to equip. So again, I have not been to the B version of this castle. You can see it already starting to fill in. Right, let's go hit the save first, just to play it very safe. This is kind of what I assumed was going to happen. What's that? Well, not that I was going to get hit a bunch of times, kind of for no good reason, but more that this area was going to have a bunch of like tougher enemies compared to at the beginning of the game. Oh, there's a... okay, so there's actually a boss here. Well, you know, I can probably go deal with this. That dash is pretty nasty. Okay. Ooh, that's also pretty nasty. Yeah. Keep that book for now. Right. So at this point now, I'm going to be filling in the B castle, and but also hitting some new areas. So like, oh yeah, actually, also there's a spot there. Don't know what that is. So it's there, there, there. Okay, so that's all I'm going to... oh, so I'll be able to make it over here as well in that kind of run. I think they all the like... oh, and of course down there as well. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish areas I've left to kind of clear out. Find out what this is like. I'm going to just run all the way left first and then see where we get to from there. Okay, I thought that was maybe a gap I could jump up. I should just be whipping these guys quickly if they're dying in 3 hits. Oh, take care, Zerg. Have a good one. Oh, give me back my book. Book is the best weapon. The demon. That's something I can apparently jump up. More fatigues. Strength up. Intelligence up. Huh. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh, can't get through there just yet. I need to note that there's a... so... Okay, let's just hop up here first, since this is only a short area. Clear bone. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. I need to remember to use that slide as well, especially since it does just, you know, wreck weaker enemies. I suppose I did say circle the moon and repopulate certain areas with tougher enemies, but of course you don't need to do that because, you know, you've got the two different castles in this game, I suppose. So, you know, you come back to B, you know, you come to the first area, but you're in Castle B, so they can just stick tougher enemies in it now, and yeah, make the whole thing a bit. Bone liquid. Oh yeah, I fought you before. Okay, they do a lot more damage than I expected. You know, I'm kind of realizing some, like, not much, but some of the, like, design in this game is a lot more kind of gruesome than I expect for a GBA game. Just kind of in terms of what could be gotten away with on a, you know, Nintendo platform. Especially in that era. Nope, book. Always the book. Let's have a look up here. Yeah, there is a particular style to this sprite work, which just feels good, like Circle of the Moon, and not to like harp on that game too much. Like that was a okay looking game, that just could have been so much better. Okay. So the teleporter here. So where will this let me teleport to? Oh wait, do they all open now? Is it just because I didn't have them open? Oh, okay. But I can also just come back through and go to Castle A. Okay. Right, so now I have 2 keys that I don't quite know where they go. Let's just do a quick hop to the other castle, take a look. But yeah, I like, this was the thing, and I think I said, like, to me this is also the thing about the music, is that, look, this, like, Circle of the Moon was an early, I think it was actually a launch GBA game, and, you know, at some point, it takes a little while before you actually figure out what you can do with the hardware you're given, and like Circle of the Moon is an interesting first effort, but it has a lot of little issues at points. Can I warp to that one? Or will it not let me because I've not been there on Castle B yet? So I think this is the way. Yeah. Okay, so this makes more sense about the teleportation thing, because at the beginning I thought the teleporters were like limited. There was a limited teleporters you can actually go to. What it actually is only the teleporters you've been to that exist in both castles you can teleport to. So I have been to this teleporter in A, but not yet in B, so I can't teleport there. But I assume because I've been to that one in A and that one in A, but neither in B, I can probably teleport between the 2 of them, I assume. Well, find out. Oh wait, I want to be in. I made the wrong castle. I want to be in Castle B. Not to there, so I have a better idea of where I'm going. Now to the right. I'm really trying to remember what this track in particular reminds me of something, but I can't quite think what off the top of my head. Be cursed, don't I? Yeah, I do. That guy's tough. Why are you so fucking tough, the devil? What sort of message are you just trying to send, Castlevania? You've made the devil so tough. So we'll go up here and let's go left first. To that dead end. Oh god, this music's fucking bad. Oh, I can jump even... Alright, sorry, I just realised I can high jump even when I'm already in the air. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Good to know. Using lizards, I hate them. Yeah, well, life up. Yeah, probably worth it. Well, that's my life now. 428, okay. No, I think it's 411. Not really massive amounts of extra HP, is it? Okay, let's go down. Choose down. Ah, there we go. To the left first. Oh, I remember this. So in Castle A, this to the left is a lizard room, and there was probably a heart up or something. And I don't remember what was down the other side. Oh wait, that's where the teleporter was. So we'll find out if this actually opens it up. Victory armor, that's not too bad. I've seen you before. Silk curtain. Oh, this is just a collectible, is it? Got so many of them now. Fire silks and milky? Milky to the touch? I don't know if you want your curtains to be milky. That doesn't sound good. Yeah. Milky is not a term I associate with, like, fabric. What was that guy? Hey, Spriggan. And 4. Steel glove. This is probably not going to be a useful item. Steel glove. Oh, actually, no, that's not a bad one at all. Oh, okay. So this isn't a so this is the other thing. So two of these now aren't. Two of the teleport rooms aren't on the B map, but are on the A map. That being the room I'm just in now, and this room here. But I've not found any rooms in B which are teleporters which aren't in A so far. Anyway, that's interesting. I don't know if it means anything or if that's something I should be that I need to really make note of. It's just one of those things you kind of spot and go, huh, I wonder what that's about. Oh, so they drop different sub-weapons. That's what they do, is it? They do, huh? Alright. Okay, where are we going next? Up and to the right. Do a quick backup save. Nothing down here, is there? No. Bree, do you know that you're planned for GeoGuessr? Are you planning to do that today or tomorrow? I'm just kind of keeping an eye on times myself and who to raid and stuff this evening. I feel like the last few streams I've done, I've kind of managed to miss people who are streaming, or like, God, what was it, when I was last playing this? I went to raid Charlene, Mom.Zone afterwards, and it was like, which I did, and then I think the moment the raid went off or went over, and I went over, it was like, oh, she just finished streaming, so I literally just missed a raiding her and whatever raid she was setting up on her end as well. Let's cloak. It's an air of darkness around its user. It vents up. Okay, interesting. Did I just not? Oh wait, you can't. Yeah, you couldn't. I couldn't slide this point early in the game, so that's a room I've not yet been to, or hadn't been to in Castle A, but I can always go back to. It's fine. Now, in Castle A, this is interesting, and I'll see if it's like this before, because I could have got. So I went down the lower path first. Now I could also have gone up here. And the room below me, where I am now, that double room, was actually a boss room. So it's kind of weird because you could theoretically, I suppose, have avoided it. The boss there is that, like, the bash. So you can either avoid it or approach it from two different angles, which is kind of interesting. Although no, in this one it is not. It's just another dude with a... Oh wait, no, you're not the hammer guy. You're a pike master. Very niche. Good for you. Another fairly, like, violent bit of imagery for a GBA game. Is it not stash? Does he respawn? He does. That's a bit annoying. I'll go deal with the fleas because they're actually, you know, only doing 1 damage. Actually, I can just hit that save point as well while I'm at it. So again, the thing that is kind of, that has weirded me out a little bit about this game is the fact that I've never come across a like breakable wall. Like, there's been secret stuff, kind of, but it's never behind like a breakable wall, which is, I feel, a bit weird for a Castlevania game. Even Bloodstained had breakable walls. Okay, let's go to the upper right first, and let's go look at that spot I couldn't get to before, that being there. Hello. What helmet are you guarding? Viking helm. Helmet often used by the Vikings. Alright, well, fine. So again, like, I can build a defensive loadout, but like, it's just, yeah, it just feels weird to be like, because like, if I wanted to build a defensive loadout going into each boss, I just have to, I kind of just would need to know everything I had and like go through a whole fucking rigmarole of like, here's all the stuff I'm going to put into this build at this time, and just like, it'd be nice to just, you know, save the stuff and have like one loadout. Well, I mean, I would actually take a like an optimize option, you know, like you get some RPG, so it's just like, you know, do you want offense or defense, and it'll just like give you here's everything, here's all the items you need to be like at maximum luck or maximum damage or maximum okay. No. Maximum, you know, whatever else. Okay, so this is gonna be, wait, is that it? Oh, okay, well, not much up here then. So does that mean that, oh, does that mean that the lore key is for down here? You know what, let's go test that. Because I see, oh, so that room over there was glowy, locked. I think this is a key room, so let's go try this key out. So go all the way down to the bottom and right. Okay. Yeah. And is this the right spot? Yeah, right across here. Oh no, that's, oh no, that is, okay. Oh. Sun armor. Yes. Deal. Sun armor, there we are. Armor affected by, okay, alright. So can I just go through the other side then? And find the moon armor, of course. And just is the moon armor affected by the moon? It is. Okay. Don't know what I expected, but there you go. Okay, so this is different. Okay, so that's not what I was expecting. I thought this was going to be a little open thing because there's another lock there. So that's actually kind of interesting. Oh. I suppose I'll go back to the bee castle for the moment and just start clearing out the rest of this area then. So the only spot, so maybe that door down there does open with the lore key. Then I've got, let me do, double check. So I can't get up there. There's a blocked wall thing. Can't get through there. There's a block there. I'm sure there's something else locked in at this point. I mean, there's a few spots now I can go in. Oh wait, what's down there? That's where I can Oh wait, hold on. Oh, that's actually a spot in B. That does not have a correlation what point in A. So when I said before I couldn't think of a what point in B that wasn't in A, there you go. There is one. Actually, that's two. I've just spotted one there. Actually, yeah, liar of myself. I wonder what that door is then. So, spot there, and then there's that area to clear out. Oh wait, there's also. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's another spot that's blocked by like the barrier that's like there. Or is it? Oh, you know, maybe we'll do a quick warp. Let's see. Oh, it is. Okay, no, that's fine, as long as I know. Castle B, and... Yeah, I could start from there, but... faster just to start from here. That's so weird that there's just a teleport behind that door. Like, considering it's locked and... yeah, that's really weird. I can only assume that maybe that moon and sun armor are needed for some... you know, combat puzzle or something later, but... it's actually kind of... It's kind of surprising, really. Not what I was expecting at all. I just saw that. Whatever that is, I don't know. So... okay, yeah, we'll just go along here. Simon Wraith. Ah. That's interesting. They're actually fighting the remains of Simon Belmont, I assume that's meant to imply. Or is it a ghost or skeleton thing that's meant to just remind you of Simon? So let's keep going. Got all those little dead ends where I always think there should be something hidden in the wall. Oh, this is the fucking owl. Oh, I need to heal before I end up going all the way back. So I'll fill all this area. Wait, which area should I do first? Right, let's do the top, that little spot here in the middle. Clear all that out. Those rates are pretty tough. Oh, life up. Very nice. Well, could have saved a few potions by coming in here. But, well, better safe than sorry. Up here we have... Big Skull. Just look a lot scarier than they actually are. There you go. Back in here. Oh, that's it. Okay. Music's bad. Just sounds so fucking messy. Like, this is just kind of more like, yeah, it's dull. Like I'd say that this game kind of, I know, kind of harp on the soundtrack a bit, but I like it varies from like completely passable to like bad to just kind of dull. I like. This track is somewhere between bad and dull. That's the way. I think a lot of it kind of falls into there. Some of it is like at least worth commenting on because it's kind of fucking bad. Also, some of it I suppose just kind of gets worse as it goes along. This one actually has the more I listen to it, I'm kind of going, you know what? I'm definitely not feeling it. I kind of get what it's going for, it's just, I don't know if it works, you know, that's the way. God, those fucking wraiths do so much damage. Oh, At least I drop potions. I tie potions. Oh no. Fuck. That's annoying. To go back and do all that. Well, at least I'd saved recently enough, but. Alright. Do a fucking number on my health bar. Yes, we're just going straight across, effectively, to get back to where we were. Clear all that little area. So this is the thing now, like, this is kind of me just searching every nook and cranny to see, did I miss a boss? Did I miss a, you know, upgrade or an item or something that I'm going to need for later? Am I just leveling up? Oh no, that was... Sure, I leveled up on that death before, so... This is actually the... Level up, level 43. I'm trying to think when I finished... What level I finished Circle of the Moon at. I think it was kind of like 40 something as well. Though there was plenty of stuff I never actually saw in Circle of the Moon by the end. It's just kind of rushing through to get it done. Statue. Boots. When you these items that you do damage when you land on stuff. Body. I think it's a relic. It's just a boots. Oh, there they are. Use the high jump. It's possible to mash through some ceilings. Aha. There we go. So now we know two places to use these, one being over here on the left and one being over here at the top. Excellent. That is worth a save. We'll just backtrack around to here. Oh, ooh. Oh. JP Bone Pillar? Like, jumping bone pillar? Is that what that means? Or Japanese bone pillar? Oh, weird fucking name. Alright. Well, I guess we get to try that again. I need to keep an eye on my health more. Like, okay. Well, not too far off. Well, I can probably just take off the lock stuff now and just stick on. It's going to give me the best defense. One. Oh wait, there's a head one. So. If these things are going to be causing me trouble, I might as well just bump up my defense a bit. I wonder if these are the sort of things where if you take physical damage from them, it, like, especially if you get caught with the spike, it just does massive damage versus, you know, the fireball or just bumping into them. No, I just must have had very low health last time. Let's go down to the right then. Feels weird to have the large ghosts in here considering how weak they actually are. Oh, weird. So I wonder if there's some items that you can pick up in one castle or the other, but not both. Or like, you know, I have to assume there was something there originally that I just, you know, picked up in, well, maybe not. Maybe this was one of those weird areas where there was a lot of little weird dead ends and everything. Ooh, Turkey. Oh. Well, it's something, I guess. Okay. Got my save gun again, just be on the safe side. Which making me like 220 XP each, so they're worth a good bit. Wait, what are you worth? Like 1. Okay, these guys are. So these guys just look intimidating, but they're actually like, even the game recognizes they're weak. They just drop 1. They're just worth 1 XP. I'm getting a bit paranoid now just because of all because of stuff like that. Now I suppose the one thing about this game is, again, like, I can just do a shopping trip at some point, and even if I'm like worried about last boss stuff, make it at least more tolerable. Possibly just easy by just buying all the healing items I might ever need. Actually, I can't remember, does the... I can't remember the shop sell elixirs, which would be nice, because that would mean I wouldn't even have to worry about MP. Or, no, is it elixirs that give you MP? No, it's mana prisms, and I don't know that they sell those. Nope. Okay, these... Maybe I'm a little under-leveled for this area if these guys are like... level me up that quickly. What are the owls worth, actually? Okay, that was like 110-ish. Elixir, yeah, no, that's just, well, that HP. Okay, never mind. Right, let's run down and save. Then we go to the left and we try to bust through that ceiling. Oh, actually, I can also check if that lower key opens place down to the room down here as well. Let's do. All right, let's just do the all the way left first. Right. There you are. Aha. River Vlad. That's another buff one of us. That's the person to negate poison. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, let's check down here, and then we'll check then we'll do the top spot. And then some of these I can always come back and check in castle or in the A castle. Okay, this can open here, right? Oh, was this another tele? Oh. All right. So I guess yeah. All right. Let's jump through to Castle A. See if there's anything in that area I just got the rib from, and then make our way to a spot up there. Then there's still that area there. I could try getting to the room there. That I assume is probably the final area. I just have to assume. It's just got such a big like lock on it by the look of it. Things I could do in Castle A. There. But I'll just run up here and here, and then I'll go straight up to A. I suppose I could go up there as well. I mean, I could actually probably just I could physically make my way up there. Go the long way, but no, I'll just go do these two things. I don't know, there's anything too exciting. There's nothing to pick up because I already have the only item in this area. It's just okay, just two dudes. If I put on the sun armor, does something happen? Not sure. Not sure that anything did. Okay, so that's boosting my defense, but what about when I leave that beam of sunlight? No, I don't think it keeps it high. Oh, well, I'll also use normal fatigue. No, it's not enough at the moment. Okay. Odd. Alright, let's go see if now I can deal with Dracula. Oh, this trip without 3 hours. Okay, I feel like I'm probably about. I feel like this is probably like the second to last step of this game. Is go to the room up in the top, do something, and then go to that locked door in the floor. No, was there something over here? So I'm just looking at the fact that there is something. Oh, you know what? Actually, it might even just be through here. There is an item in this area that I've not gotten yet. Now it's only a cosmetic thing for the room, but still. Okay. There it is. Lift up. The question is now, will this... So which castle do I need to be in here? Passage somewhere has... Uh-huh. So does that mean that the floor thing that was opened? I hit the wrong button there. And just see what's up there in Castle B. Have a look. Kaiser Mail. Now, one of the things is a Kaiser Fist, so I wonder if this is like another boost your attack style one. Kaiser Mail. No, yeah, let's go for it. Attack slightly lower, but a good chunk more defense. Slightly lower inch, but you know what? We'll survive. Yeah. Oh, it's actually. There we go. It's actually even showing me where the spot is. That's nice. There's a safe spot right before it, which is also rather nice. And now what I don't know is, am I going to have to do this in a particular order, or like, does it matter? Will I go into this area and castles A and B will just, you know, overlap or something? Oh, yeah, okay, maybe I do have to go and... Right, maybe I have to start on A then. There we go. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the final boss. Which is nice, means I'll be wrapped up. Hopefully in plenty of time, because I have to pop into the office tomorrow, so to get to bed kind of early. Hopefully I actually find someone to raid today. Ooh. Okay, it is open on this side. Good. Let's save, just be on the safe side. Okay. Whew. Oh, fuck you. Alright. Weird. Stop. Just, it's you. Nidhi, are you alright? She's lost consciousness, but I think we've made it here in time. Maxim, you've still managed to hold on to your true self. Yes, by some means or another, but I've reached my limit. I beg you, take my life. What? What do you speak of? I can't. I can't hang on any longer. I can't fight the impulse. But I cannot take your life. Then I'll make you. Kill me. Defend yourself. Ooh. Oh wait, do I need to oh, I was probably meant to put on like one of these things, was I? I bet this is a fucking bad ending now. Oh. I'll find out soon enough, I suppose. This is really causing things to slow down a bit. No, this is absolutely going to be a fight with at least 2 phases. It could also be one where I fight him here and then I do something else at the end. Like the actual, like, say, final Dracula fight occurs after this. Yeah. Thank you, Just. But I truly desire to be felled by your hand. Maxim, I wanted to free you from your cursed fate. That's enough. There's no need to speak of anything else. Take care of Lydie. Will you, Maxim? Yeah, okay, that's a bad end. I probably have to put the bracelets on. Ooh. Looks like you're coming to... Have we been saved? Yes. Oh, where's Maxim? Maxim is... Ah! Just. It's alright. You don't have to say anything more. I have no idea about what happened between the two of you, but you mustn't blame yourself. Blaming yourself is the same as blaming him. Perhaps you're right. Indeed, Maxim would have agreed with you. At any rate, let's go home. We'll figure it all out after we've rested. That sounds good. Let's go home, Liddy. Right. Okay, there is definitely another boss that I've missed there. That can't be the actual end of it. No way. Excuse me, no way to skip these credits, it seems. Just Belmont as you. Pin. Okay. Right, so boss rush mode. Right. Yeah. Okay. So saved. Yeah. This makes me. Yeah. It saved my map progress. So I assume it wants me to go and do some more stuff. Right. This time, what have I tried putting on? These. Stop. Used to do. Impulse. How can I check your life though? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, let's just try. Not that I. Oh, really? Wait, hold on. No, thanks. There's no way that it's the actual last boss. Hold on. Let me look it up. They just actually walk through to the end. And let the credits play out while I have a look. Harmony of Dissonance. Thanks. Okay, I have to wear both bracelets and go to fight from Castle B. I didn't think I could fight from Castle B. Maybe I have to fight A first to do it. Okay, let's take a look. No. I'm not losing my book. I need my book. I wonder if now that I beat... I'm just wondering if because I beat Castle... or the, like... A ending, if now that's what opens, like, the ability to do Castle B. Like some... I would definitely like some hearts. I'm gonna want to use sub weapons at some point here. Although I do have heart recovery items, don't I? Maybe not. No. Actually, what were the... Let me look at the hint things, actually. Draining the caves, okay, yeah, no, I did that. I was looking at a statue. Point to a secret passage. Don't know about that one. Near before the round gate to be taken to a different place. That's about... Okay, so that's using the teleporters. So this says can be cast multiple times. Well, yeah, that. They say there was a book with the power to summon monsters. Bird book and the dagger share a secret. Also, I don't... Okay, so... I also haven't done all the relics. There's like 2, 3 I'm missing. So... I wonder if this is something where like I would have to find all of them and then I can unlock ending... Well, like fight B. But anyway, let's go test this out. So yeah, the thing I saw there said I need to be wearing both bracelets after I beat Maxim. No, okay, I stuck it. Hold on. Okay, give me a second. Ending, best ending. Yes, that... It makes me think that should just be open. Hold on. Oh, okay, so I need all the remains of Dracula. Okay, this means I have to do some hunting around then. Mostly in Castle A. No, okay, what I should do... Yeah, I'm in Castle B. I should go to this one. In Castle B, then swap into Castle A, and then go up and get... So, go there in Castle B, swap to Castle A, go there. Okay, so that's one. Great, okay, so... Sorry. I'd assumed I was nearly done, but looks like there's a little bit more to do before I wrap all this up, because I have to go find the last few bits of fucking Dracula. So there's that spot there, and then I think the rest is all in A. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else to open up. So there's a spot there. Really, it's only there and there, the two spots, I think. There's stuff to find. Yeah, let's go figure them out. If I need to, maybe I'll need to end up looking up a fucking guide to find out where to find all the bits of Dracula. Actually, going around is actually probably the faster way. Not my... Then we can put it instead of that. Boost up. For the sake of 1 point. Ooh, okay. 12 o'clock. Yeah, so down, across, and up. Nice. Give me hearts. Okay. Now, at least I have that thing that means I'm resistant to poison. That feels like it's going to be helpful if I'm get through certain areas. Okay, so up, right, up, left, up. Right, up, left. And then left, left, down, left. How did I saw this before? I feel like I came back here relatively recently. Oh, because I didn't have the lure key at the time. Oh no, but this is just... Really? That's it? Right, let's warp and just see if any of the... That's... No, everything there, everything there, everything there. Okay. Let's check the other castle then. Sorry, I'm just looking at the kind of cheat sheet on the right, which tells you if you've got every item or not in a particular area. Now, some of the warp zones might not actually be in areas with the items, but this is just a very quick and dirty way of figuring out. Is there any area I want to get to? Guess not. Okay, I want to be in Castle A and go off to one there and a spot there. That's definitely not. That's just a spot I jump up. But is there nothing else to try? and then I'm gonna have to get to the point of just looking up a guide. All right, let's just run from here. We're checking in. We're not missing. Right. Oh, this isn't the right. Sorry, I want to make Castle A. Right. Okay. So down, right. Okay. Yeah, to the right. Not like a secret or anything, unfortunately. I feel like maybe the crush boots are what I should be using for, like, to find some secret things. Oh yeah, okay, look, there's something in this area I haven't got yet, so that's got to be up in that spot. Up, right. Ah, firebook. But that's oh, so there's something else in this area that I haven't got yet. I think it actually might be in this big room here. Go have a look. I vaguely remember being able to see stuff on like areas I couldn't jump to. Now, it is blue, so it's got to mean it's actually equipment or like a relic or something. Yes. Take a quick look down all these areas first. Right, nothing there. Right, just getting hearts while I think of it as well. Okay. It's fine, but that's not item. Bad's ring. Is that a relic? It is. No, it's rib. Bad's ring. Look, okay. Let me find that last book. Let me just look up. Alright, let me look up the what are the relics? Dracula relics. I visit relics. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so I need to... Okay, there's two more. Eye of Vlad and Heart of Vlad. Chapter of Dissonance. Heart of okay. Dissonance. So I need to be in Castle B and the Sky Walkway, which I think is like just the area of the floaty jellies. I need to look up a map. Looks map. Okay, best. Right, as I can tell from this, there's something there in that room. Do not know how to get into it, but we'll find out. We'll do our best. Right, so looking at an image here which does not zoom in as well as I would like it to. Okay, let's go take a look at that one first then. Because I can get to it from here. I can just go down to the right and I suppose there's no convenient warp there, is there? Yeah, fuck it, if I'm gonna do that, I'll just go up. Okay, that's fine. This will take a minute. Oop. Here. Here. That's probably just as quick to go up, isn't it? Oh, hold on, actually. So the other one then is in Castle. Okay, the other looks to be here. So let's go check that one out first, I suppose. Because I am in Castle 8, right? I am. Yeah, so I'm going to need to warp into B. But we'll go see about what may or may not be there. See if I'm reading that map correctly. And actually, before I do, let's go and let's go fucking stock up. Don't have anything to sell you, do I? No. I mean, yeah, kind of might as well. Why don't you just buy as many as I can? Not like I'm using the money for anything else. So I'm immune to poison now, so these guys aren't a problem. Do I? Oh, okay. Aha, okay, here we go. Something over this way. Ah, yes, there it is. Okay, Dracula's Eye, which gives me curse negation. Okay. Now I have to go to change this into Castle B. And one more relic, and then we should be able to just lock up Dracula. So again, I'm heading over to like the room next to the save down here. Not sure how to open the save or how to open the room, but we'll find out soon enough. This is the area with the cool background, like the. Don't know if it is actually mode 7, but it looks neat in the way that mode 7 looks neat. So. Good enough for me. Yeah. Okay, nothing. Let's try equipping. The lab I'm looking at seems to suggest it's something. Oh, well, there you go. And now we get Dracula's heart. And now we have to go probably all the way, yeah, all the way back up to get to the next nearest warp point. But now we have all the relics, we have all the bits of Dracula, and we can tell him to fuck off. Let's just keep farming some hearts if I can find them. What did I get to completion's sake? This is probably a game that I know I'm going to finish this now on the stream, and then more than likely like tomorrow or something when I've classes on a Tuesday and Wednesday, and I guarantee at some point tomorrow, the Tuesday classes especially, I'll be honest, I kind of sometimes just either have a stream open or I'm playing something else. You know the problem of doing classes online, and it's nothing inherent to the, well, or I should say it's nothing inherent to like people taking like classes, you know, in further education and stuff like that. It's just, you know, everyone's got different levels of technology and stuff they're comfortable with, and in a group of 30 people in a classroom all working either from like, you know, school computers or you know, same software on, you know, but just spread across various laptops or whatever, you know, generally you can kind of have a good idea of, you know, how everyone is going to manage on a particular day. Doing classes online, you never fucking know. You have no idea. Like, every online class take first 30 minutes and nothing but like troubleshooting. Is the, you know, has someone managed to uninstall something that they need? Has someone managed to or someone's internet working? Tons of stuff just happens, and you know, people do their best. Well, you know, not everything always works out for folks. So, Dracula's music going. There we go. So, you know, there's always a point in which you're kind of like waiting for stuff to get sorted. So, like, last year I was taking, like, I was doing classes and training stuff, and like, you know, it's all fine. But it was, you know, before COVID, you know, you're just doing these things online or in person, and like, these are usually like 1 day a week, they're 3 hours, usually 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. And when it's in person, so, you know, usually around like, you know, usually about halfway through the class, you know, you'll be kind of doing your whatever work you need to do in the class and so on and so on. And usually there'll be a point where like the person teaching it would kind of go, look, we're at a point now where like, hey, if anyone needs a hand with anything, you know, I'll help you with it. But once you've kind of got the work done for the evening, you can head off. And that would usually come about like 8:30 or so, depending on the day. So you would kind of, you know, if you were not having any technical difficulties, you get everything done and kind of wrapped up and everything by 8:30, whatever. This doesn't, as you know, instead of that happening where it gets to the end of the day as people start to type stuff up or put stuff into Excel or what have you, that all the issues would arise. and they get sorted, and the people who managed to get them sorted early kind of headed off. That doesn't happen with the online stuff because that's just constantly happening. So you never quite. So the stuff that's 3 hours plus or minus an hour ends up always being the full 3 hours. So you're always just sitting there, even if you're kind of getting all the work done, you're still kind of waiting for them because you can't just also disappear from a call or whatever, you know. So yeah, still, but I'm too late. Welcome to the party, Just. You're late. Maxim. Oh, his spirit no longer lives within me. By the way, I'm going to do the bad ending first. And I owe it all to that woman. Look at all the strength she's given me. Damn it. No mercy for you. Who needs mercy? Weak threats from an unworthy opponent. I'm actually just going to hold on to my hearts in this, because I have tons of healing. I don't have a good way of getting my hearts back, however. Yeah. So this is going to be the bad ending. Or the worst ending, sorry. The last one I did was the bad ending. This is the worst ending. Maxim, forgive me. You think I will lose? I, who wield the powers of Count Dracula. Maxim was stronger than you are. I don't believe that you could have taken all that he was. But if I die, he will perish as well, and the woman too. So this is goodbye. With that cursed strength of yours, you'd better hunt down Dracula eternally. And Just is all alone. Damn it all. Ultimately, I couldn't save Liddy or Maxim. All that remains to remember them by is this bracelet. I couldn't even protect those I love. I failed as a vampire hunter. What on earth should I do with myself now? Okay. As it's described, the worst ending. We'll do that. It's one now. So, after put on the bracelets, defeat Maxim while wearing the bracelets, then there's a Dracula fight. Surprise. And then that'll be it. And then I'll have been done with this game. I'm going to put it this way. I'm still much happier with it, even though I had to go look for fucking... I had to look up a map and find bits and pieces, blah, 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 blah. Annoying as that is, I still really fucking like this compared to Circle of the Moon. And... Alright. Right, final boss time. Then final boss time. $199.5. Rooms in the middle. Oh, there's... Oh, I haven't run to that room in A. Is that it? Is that literally all I'm missing room-wise in this? Oh, the night shifting. Let me just have a quick comparison. Make sure the ones I wonder about are those one-off rooms down there. Are they also? No, there is something. Okay. The left, that left room you can get into. How do you actually get in there? Crushing boots by the look of it. Oh yeah, Sorry, just looking for myself. Diddy. She still does breath, but damn, I'm too late. Welcome to the party, Juice. You're late. Alright. Yep, let me stick on the bracelets. Again, I am much happier to use up all my mana than my hearts. My hearts are kind of my backup, you know, ability, so I don't want to be running out of them if I'm really stuck. So I prefer to use my mana first and then my healing. Okay. Ah, that bracelet. You wore it for me. Maxim, is that you? Why do you still live within me? I thought you were dead. Remember, Maxim, you're stronger than this. You're right, but compared to the training we had, this is nothing. Why can I not free myself of you? Because I choose not to free you. Just finish me off. Ah, I sense a strong magic at work. The remains. As long as I have this power, I have no need for this body. Here, have at it. Ah. Oh, shit. Skipped accidentally, I think. But attributes and what was the other thing? It was steel. Oh, if I can count. Okay, means one, I assume. Jesus, you're not a pretty fella, are you? Is that it? I told you so. Do not underestimate the power of my bloodline. So this is the power of Belmont. While spawn of Maxim, you are not worthy of being my opponent. I have no fate from this world, but I find some pleasure in this. With the cursed powers of yours, destiny calls you to hunt for all eternity. Yay. We did it. Where am I? Maxim, you've come back to us. Am I alive? You used your own strength to force him out of you. It wasn't my strength. It was yours and Liddy's. What about Liddy? Did you save her? She hasn't come to, but her bite marks faded when Dracula was vanquished. She's regained some colour. It's just a matter of time before she wakes up. I see. Just please forgive me. It's all behind us now. Everyone's been saved, so there's nothing more to say. Thank you. It looks as if Liddy's coming too. Just, what am I doing here? I think that I was bitten by Maxim. Calm down. You must just have had a bad dream. Feel your neck. There's nothing there. Ah, it was just a dream. Hey, tell her the truth. Shh, keep quiet. What, Maxim? You've come back. Yes, but actually... Yes, Maxim. I'm sure you're exhausted, so let's talk after we get home. No, I want to... Come on, Maxim. Nothing happened. Isn't it best we leave it at that? No, that's not right. You should finish what you start. What did you just say? Cut it out, you two. That's a fucking power pose she's got going on there. Look at that. That's a stance. Look at that. That is a powerful stance. She will not be toppled over. Stop it, both of you. Don't get started. We just got together. Actually, Liddy, I'll hear your stories at home. Till then, let's talk about other things. You heard the lady. Alright. Hehe. It's been a while, hasn't it, since the three of us got together? Yes, it has. Yes. Okay, so slight bit of bullshit aside, having to go pick up the relics, and also the fact that that last boss is way too early. I think the problem for me is that I found the book water combo early on and just kept using it, and that's a really powerful combination, because it is a multi-hit attack. It's, you get a good kind of return on damage for the amount of MP it costs, so it's a tough one to give up on. And it kind of just made fucking mincemeat of Dracula. Plus the fact that I had so much money, I could have brute forced that entire fight if I wanted to. Just be I could have just whipped and just kept healing, and I probably would have been fine. But that said, I much more enjoyed that than Circle of the Moon. Sound mode. Oh, we get to listen to the farty music. Lovely. And you get the boss rush, which I think... Oh, I said easy. I was kind of trying to read that. Is that good? Is that the early? Okay, book. Let's just have a quick look at this. Alright, this is the one, yeah, you can only do 3 attacks on it. And then it does the fade. Oh yeah. do that? That's weird. I can't. I'm doing my dashes and everything. It just doesn't let you change equipment or even look at what you've got. You also don't get any spell books, which is a little tough for me. Considering I tend to like using the water spell. Anyway, I just want to see what this was like. I'm not planning to boss rush that much. I will, you know, give myself a quick save just to have it. Maybe I'll go do this at some point. But yeah, hey, finished it. That's another Castlevania game done. That's my third Castlevania. So, one thing I realised after watching Jane Bree play Symphony of the Night was I don't think I've actually finished Symphony of the Night. I thought for years I had. Like, I'd definitely done the second Castle thing. I have a feeling I just maybe got to a point, put it down and forgot to finish it, and then always just thought I had, because I've seen enough speedruns of it. But then, so, you know, I kind of knew the major bosses, but then as I was actually watching them play through the levels, I was going, this looks familiar, but I don't recognize it, not in the same way I recognize the stuff in the early game. So I think at some point I have to play Symphony of the Night again, and also, yeah, I think maybe I've only beaten these two Castlevania games plus Bloodstained. But look, next is Aria of Sorrow, which people seem to think holds up, so I'm looking forward to that one. Let me just have a quick look and see who is online, if anyone. So I would like to do a quick raid. Also, I would like to reboot this PC and see if maybe that sets my audio back. Oh, Ricky's online. What's she playing? Cruelty Squad, right? Right? Yes, she is. Excellent. That cool, trippy looking FPS something. Anyway, I'm going to send you over there. One sec. And there we are. Good. Alright. Enjoy watching Cruelty Squad. I'll be back. I'll let you know during what my plans are, what I know as well. What Zoe's plans are and availability is for Bioshock. Bioshock is the next board game. I'll talk to some people about Phasmophobia, perhaps, and then, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. I wish me luck at the new job. Bye, everyone.